Hello YouTubers, welcome to my video, and today I'm going to show you step by step how to design your own character. So before you start designing your own character, I mean you should find like a skeleton for that character. So things are easier now. I'm just going to go to Copilot, and then I will say like draw me a girl character standing slightly maybe on her left side, and then I will just add cartoon, and I'm going to let the AI to create it for me. You can do this way, or you can design your own in, for example, a program like Inkscape, and then just upload it on Copilot or ChatGPT to get the character. So I'm gonna let the Copilot design it. It takes about maybe 20-30 seconds. So it's almost there. Okay, this one took a little bit longer, but that's fine. Okay, so just gonna wait for it to finish. It's almost there. It is about 1 minute. It's gonna be 1 minute. Okay, so it has finished now. I'm just going to download here, and once I download it, it saves on PNG, but I'll give it a name girl. Okay, in pictures. I would need to go to picture again, and then double click this and save as JPEG desktop. Okay, we are done. Now let's go back to Moho. Click this plus here, new layer, and then select image and select girl. Okay, so here we go. We've got our girls here. I'm going to zoom it by doing just like this, and I'm going to design the face first. Okay, we start with the face, go back to new vectors. Now we're gonna select vectors, and I could, if I want, I could use this shape just to do like this, but I'm not going to do that. So Ctrl Z to go back, and I'm going to use this shape, this add point tools, and I will start from here. From here, now I'm just gonna add some points. You don't need to do much of the points. I prefer to draw the ear separate. So at the moment, I'll just go around, add point, add points. Now we've got the shape here already, which is in here. Okay, so let's give it a name, head. So as you can see here, because I created this shape but it doesn't show anything, so this is because if you go up here, you can see here, I'm going to zoom a little bit, it's not together, this point. So you need to go up here and then click here and put them together. Now we have got the shape we need. Okay, so bring it here. The way I like to do it, you can do it different way. You can some people just do this. I'll show you quick. So go here to picture of the girls, and then opacity, make the opacity a little bit, and then bring the girl's picture on top. And by doing that, in that situation, when you design your head, you can see clear. From here you can see it's clear. Okay, let's do that way. But So click here on this plus, which is transformation tools. I'm going to zoom, and I'm going here, and then I'm going to click this curve. Okay, curve. Just design it quick. Never mind top there, because we're gonna cover this with the hair. Go back to this plus, transformation tools, and bring this closer. Bring this here. Go back to this OC. Bring this here. And again, transformation tools. Go here. Okay. Just for this video, let's make everything curve. But you don't need to do this because hairs gonna come all around here. Okay. But let's do this at the moment. Okay. Just like this. Okay, so if I hide this, you can see the shape of the head is there already. Okay, so I haven't finished it. Now what I need to do, I will need to do the hairs before I do the ears, but never I mean, you don't have to do that. You can just send the your shape behind another shape. Okay, so let's do the hair now. I will use add point tools as well, but I will not start here, because if I start here, for example, it's gonna connect with this shape, and then it's going to be, so for example, when I finish, this is going to be like one shape. So if I want to add color, everything will be added in one shape. So Control Z, Control Z. I will start outside. Okay, like here. Try to go outside, and then we will bring the shape inside. Go here, go back here, don't worry about that. Go back here, go back here, go here. Be careful, do not connect the dots with the first shape. Okay, so go Control Z, go here, so just about here, and then go out, connect with this one. Okay, otherwise if you this shape are gonna be only one shape, and it's hard later on to separate them. Okay, so we have got the hairs here, and let's do the hair now. Curve, do the hair, do this hair, do this hair. You can do the hair separate, but I would like to keep it as one shape. Okay, it depends if you want to animate the hairs as well, but for me, I will keep it as one shape at the moment. So the only tools I'm using, it is between the curve or the transformation. Okay, so you can switch it by just click C. You don't need to go there, and then click T. So for example, if I use shortcut C, now I'm in curve. I can do the curving for this. Okay, all these. So we are dealing with the hair now. I'm going to T, I'm going to transformation, and then curve again, which is C, just to adjust the hair a little bit. Okay, just like this. I'm gonna remove this dot by click delete. Okay, did not work because there are two dots here. I'll have just to connect them. because if I remove one, yeah, it did work now. Okay, let's use curve again. Now T, C, I'm gonna add more points here because this is the hair, and then we need to move it here, and C for curve, and then T to go back to transformation tools. You'll not see that until when I finish. Okay, we haven't finished with the hair. Now we need to add more hair, the one which is outside. Okay, we use the same add point tools. You can use Freehand, but at the moment I will be using add point tools. Okay, and then we go to C again, and then so if you are faced with this situation like this, when you go to curve, you can use this pick just to make it a little bit sharp. Even here you can use pick, you see, to make it sharp. Okay, and then you can use this to make it curve. Okay, at the moment I'm happy with the character, but I'm going to add point here, add point or A, and then bring this hair like just like that. Okay, see, just like that. Now one more things, it's gonna be draw a shape. This time we will use oval just to create a shape for the ear. Here you can see it, shape for the ear, be there, be there. Alright, I'll add one more point here for a reason. Okay, like here, and then I can use freehand just to draw around the ears. Right, so let's hide or remove this shape away now, and this is what we are left. So slightly adjustment we will need, but now let's color the shape. We're gonna click here, fill, select shape, and click that, and then go to pencil here and select this color, so you can see separate here. And then what we're going to do is the hairs, we just need to click on the hairs one by one, and then this, and select this and this. Now we have a head of the girl. This one we still need to click, so that, and then we select this one. Okay, now you may notice that it's not that accurate, so this is the time you need to use your skills like curve, to curve the hairs, to curve everything, to make it much more nicer. Okay, it was just a quick tutorial to show you how to draw it, but you can do better than me. And here slightly curve will be better, maybe in here. Okay, and let's push this hair a little bit this side, curve, yeah. We can remove this point if we want, and then we can just curve this from here. Things much more better now. Okay, so let's have a look. So that's the shape. Okay, there's a little bit here sharpness, which I need to remove that. I didn't like this sharpness here, so I'm gonna do curve, and let's make it a little bit curved with that and that. Let's have a look now. Yeah, much better now than before. Okay, go back to the hair, remove this point. I think we should remove that point now, and then we can just curve it. Sometimes I add this point and then I remove them. Okay, here let be sharp, so we still need to do to make it more softer. Yeah, now it's okay now, so it looks better now. That hair there also, I think just remove this point, and then let's curve it. I hope we'll be able to do. Okay, so I will need to add point possibly here, and then just curve it just a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, right. Okay, if you want to add shadows, you can add the shadows, but at the moment I'm not going to do that. Okay, right, so we finish the head, and the head, we draw the head in everything in same thing, one shape. This is the head of the character. Now let's draw the second part, which is the eyes. Okay, so view, zoom, and then go to, now we are going to use separate layers. We're going to go to vector, and then we will use oval shape. We start by drawing this one. This has to be separate because we are going to animate them. Now T, so I guess this is the quickest one, and then I need to use this shape, but be careful again. So I'll rather use here, add point tools, and bring this in here. I'm gonna zoom it and then use curve to curve it. I should have used this first to draw before I draw the actual eye. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so you may notice here, if I hide this shape, they all look okay. So let's fill this first into black. Since we have this shape top, and let's fill the other shape into white color. Now what we're gonna do is bring this to the front. At the moment it is at the back, so we need to bring this shape to the front. There's different way. I would go to draw and then select this one. I mean, you can do this, select this, and then use your keyboard to bring it to the front. So you can see now the shape, it is in the front. Okay, bring back the other pictures, and then we can do the adjustment correctly now. Go back here, otherwise this is gonna destroy the shape. Okay, so we can add these if we wish, but this time I will just use this. Okay, let's remove this for a moment. Yeah, we got a nice eyes now. Okay, so let's take the eyes and give it a name, and we call it right eye. Guys, we've been using 22 minutes. You can do better than me. Okay, so the eye is gonna be here, and we need to bring it on top of the head. Drag it. Okay, now let's bring this picture here and see if we get it right. Yeah, and then get your eye and bring it here. Okay, now I'm gonna duplicate here, right click and duplicate to make it left eye now. Now this is the left eye, and let's try to okay, so we need to delete this. Some of these points, like, they disturb, so we need to deal with them. Okay, don't worry, when you have this situation you can still delete it. Okay, or you can add another point. So for example, I'd rather break this point. Okay, I'm trying to break it. Okay, and then I can just connect the point. Okay, break this first. There's a lot of points on this one. Okay, so we are in 31 minutes. That character was not that easy, but we are gonna get there at last. Okay, now while we are on head, we just need to draw this shape just by doing this, and there we are. So in Moho, drawing only two tools. You can use C and T. So now I'm going to T. I'm going to move this, and now I'm going to C, and I'm going to shape this. Okay, and now, so I leave the nose with the head, but I'm going to create new shape vector for the mouth. Again, I will do this and this and this, and then C to shape all the shape, add point tools to add another point here, and bring all the way, and C to curve it, T to transform it, C, and then we need this, and then we can curve it just like this. Okay, now we continue drawing the mouth by duplicate this. I'm going Control C and V to duplicate that shape and bring the shape here, and then we can color this one white and color the other one black, and we can also add another shape just like that, and we rotate it, zoom and rotate by using these points, and then pull this just like here. Doesn't have to be perfect, and this one we will give it this color. Okay, go to head and change the color to black. Now this one, we said I need to check the layer, so this one, it is left eye, apply, and then this is mouth, and this is nothing, but I'll delete that layer. Okay, so I will take all these, and I'm going to click Control and click, right click, group with selection, and then let's say head. or let's call it face. So everything now it is in one shape. Okay, so 36 minutes to design the head. You can design it much more quicker. Kind of not happy with the hairstyle, but okay. Let's go to eyes, and then let's go to this shape. It's a little bit outside, so let's bring it here, and then this one, bring it inside. Now look much more better. Much more better. If you compare these two shape, you can see the not very far apart. They look much more closer. Okay, go to eyes, and then let's add shape again. This shape, and bring this in here. See, and then go to right eye, do similar things. Yeah, okay. I'll need to adjust the nose before, because the color is gray, so let's make it black. And let's bring it a little bit down here. Okay, now we are good to go. You can add shadow like it is there, but I'm not going to do that at the moment. Okay, so 39 minutes used to design just the head. Now let's put the head somewhere here first, and now we are going to design the body. We'll come to the neck later, but now let's design the body. Okay, so with the body we are going to add new vector layers, or layers, anything's the way you call it, and then let's call it shirt. Okay, so with the add point tools again, I'm going to step down here, not much, just here, I'll go down here, better here, and all the way here, and then C to curve it like usual, and T to transform it. Now C, curve it, T, transform it, C, curve it. Okay, just like that. So the shade is finished. Just to change the color to orange, or you can use the same orange like the other one, which is this orange. Okay, Now let's take the shirt away at the moment. Just a little bit of adjustment, nothing much. Okay, so the shirt away and bring it there. Okay, shirt is finished, and now let's draw the trousers. Another vector layers, call it trousers. Here it's very important to get it right. Okay, so with this I prefer do this first. Do this. Do this. Do this. You might not understand why I'm doing this, but I'll explain. So this, we will hide this before animating. Okay, but for the purpose of doing this, we will call it a trousers, and we will give the same color of blue. Okay, now let's draw feet. Start with new vector layers and right, or we call it upper, right thigh. Okay, with the thigh we still use add point tools, and we are going to draw the thigh over here. See? First let's do this. Now C, T, and then C. Okay, so upper we have finished. Now we need to do another one, which we call it leg, right leg. So sorry, left leg. So we will draw again by using this shape. We'll go around here, all the way here, just as simple as this. I like to make my legs like this so that I can curve it and it's easier to animate. Okay, we will change color at the same time. Oh, we changed the wrong color. So left leg is done. You can bring this shape up and you can see it is already there. Okay, we will come to do something with that, because I think when we did the upper leg here, when we designed this, we will see if it's going to be easy to animate or we need something else. Okay, so with this and this, I'm going to duplicate now, duplicate, and then let's call it left thigh and bring this to the left. If you want, you can turn it by using this shape, flip horizontal or vertical, the way you want. Okay, now leg, duplicate, and let's call this right. And then let's move it to the right. Okay, next we are going to do another shape, and this is going to be left shoes, shoe. With the shoes we can still use transform add point tools and do just a simple shoes. Okay, let's shape a little bit. I'm gonna remove fill for this time, just in case I need to shape it. When I'm happy with it, I'll use this just to draw quick. Kind of not happy with this, so in this situation I'll remove that. Quick, just use this. So we said we rename this to left shoe, but now we need to duplicate it. Duplicate this to right shoe. We are still around less than 1 hour. Okay, take add point tools and do this to the other side. Okay, now because we have done everything except the hands, now it's time to draw the hands. Add point tools and we will draw the hands all the way to here. If you want, you can draw just one hands. So let's do for this one just one hand. We'll bring the hands here. C again and T. Usually I draw separate hands because to animate that way is easier than one hand. So this one I am trying, I've never done one hands before, so I will give it a go today, I mean right now. Okay, so this is one left hand. Let's give it left hand, left arm. At the same time, I need to create another shape here. In case I decide to change what I'm doing. Okay. Let's change color for this to orange. And for this one, let's bring it this one. And duplicate this to right arm. Okay, so far we have used less than 1 hour. It's 56 minutes, and we do have complete characters. So let's bring everything together now. Taking the share, bring it here. Right, this is right arm. Bring it here, but turn it the other way. Just rotate it just like this, and then shoes fine, and leg. Now just bring the trousers up. Okay, and the shirt, bring it up. just like this. Look much better like this. Okay, don't worry about this, we're gonna fix it. Shoe, looks like shoe. We have to bring the shoes down. So left shoe, this is left leg, and this is left shoe. We need to do the shoes as red. And right. Left shoe. Now I'm gonna look for right shoe, which is this one. Okay. Now we take the head or the face and bring here, and we take the mouth. Where is the mouth? It's in with the face. Okay, the mouth is here, some of it. Okay, and that's it. And this is our character, as you can see. One more thing we forgot to draw, which is, we can do that now, and it is just the neck. And that's the neck, and bring the neck down all the way. And we have used just 1 hour to draw this character. Just 1 hour. Okay. Next part of the project is going to be to animate this character. So thanks for watching, and the next part is going to be animating.